Good morning, you all. Welcome back to our channel and another fun video to watch. It is Monday morning and I am just getting out of bed. It's about 7:30-ish and Steve is already up and at 'em. He's out making some coffee and getting some stuff done. And Stinky Butts Bella here wanted to stay in the room with Mom and keep sleeping. But she needs to get up now and go outside and go potty. So I'm not going to give her but a few more seconds here, and then I'll be like, all right, come on, come on. We got to get up, go outside, get this day going. So she gives herself a nice good stretch. Yeah, that feels good. Wakey, wakey. And then we are going to go outside and she's going to do her business. But as you can tell, she kind of goes out and she's like, what's going on in the world? Is there any birds out here, squirrels and whatnot? But she eventually gets her business done. It has been about 2 months since I post a video on YouTube for you all to watch. Sometimes I just need a break. Creating content on YouTube takes a lot of work, dedication, and time, and sometimes I just need a break. I wanted to come back sooner, but the last few weeks have been pretty hectic and busy with different things and stuff going on. So we're happy to be back, and our goal is to at least put one video out a week. And so that's our goal. We're gonna see how it goes and try to stick with it because we know how much you all like watching us. Today is a beautiful day. It's been super hot here in Texas, triple digits, lots of sunshine, so we've been using our pool a lot when we haven't been working lately to keep cool. Coffee is brewed and ready. I'm going to pick out a coffee mug. Bella is so funny. Whenever she rolls over like this and wags her tail, she's like, come on, somebody, come on. You know what to do. Give me some rubs and scratches on my belly. I need them. I love you. It feels so good. We can never do it long enough because when we leave just like this, she wags her tail like, more please. Time to feed Bella breakfast. So Steve got out the can of green beans and put them into a container. Next week we'll probably do canned carrots. And then sometimes when we have chicken during the week and we have extra or leftovers, we'll shred that up and put that in her food as well. Over the past year or so, the vet likes for us to add these certain things into her diet. So we just do a little bit in the morning with breakfast, a little bit in the evening with dinner. And she is 10 years old. So we've had her since she was 2.5, but she's doing good and we're keeping her on a good diet. It is now time to cook up breakfast. Last night I chopped up a couple of potatoes, boiled them, and chilled them overnight. With that, I chopped up some onion and green bell pepper. These are the seasonings that I typically use in this potato dish. And then I have 2 big sausage patties I'm cooking up. And then in the cast iron skillet is some oil warming up. In this pan over here, I have some butter to make some scrambled eggs. I'll add some pepper in with that as well. 2 slices of bacon. I'm still working on drinking my coffee. And this is a typical breakfast that's normally for us on our days off. Bella is always waiting for me to drop something while I'm cooking in the kitchen. Get those extra bites. Still working on my coffee. Got scrambled eggs warming up with some pepper. Here's the cast iron skillet with the potatoes and onion and green bell pepper. And then I got mad at the big sausage patties. They weren't cooking fast enough, so I chopped them up. Got bacon in the microwave. There I am. Hello. Looking forward to having this yummy breakfast, especially the potatoes. Yep, there's Bella just waiting for a bite. I am now putting our items into the cooler for our picnic later on today. I went ahead last night and put 6 water bottles in the freezer to freeze up. I have 3 at the bottom there, and then I'll place 3 on top after I pack everything into the cooler. But this is a great idea instead of using cooler packs, because at the same time as you're walking around or out and about, they will melt and you can drink them. So I have some watermelon chunks here in that container, some tuna fish in this container to go with my bread. I'm keeping them separate so the bread doesn't go soggy. And then Steve made himself a roast beef sandwich and melted the Swiss cheese in the microwave, so that's gonna just stay cold in the cooler with a couple of snacks in there as well. Gotta have sunscreen with us today. Spray and the lotion, couple of chips options, baked barbecue and regular, Pringles, Planters dry roasted peanuts. We have some paper plates, napkins, and forks. We just need to load these last items into the car here. We also packed a couple of towels and our hats to wear so our heads don't get sunburnt today while we're out and about. Stay tuned to where we're going very shortly here in the video, somewhere we've been wanting to go for quite a few years now, living in Texas. And we're really excited. It's going to be a fun adventure, and we know it's going to be hot out, but we're still going to have fun. See, Bella here, we are taking her to get an evaluation at a new pet resort that we want to start taking her to. So today's free, and she gets to stay there, and they'll evaluate her and give us a full, let me tell you what's good or what's bad. But I think she's going to do just fine. She gets along with any dog. She got along with Harvey, and she's been to many other facilities and dog parks and whatnot. But this will be exciting for her. So while she's in there today, we're going to go on our own adventure. Drum roll. There's Steve in the car, LOL. Here we are at Dinosaur Valley State Park in Glenrose, Texas. We've been wanting to do this for a long time now, and it's only about an hour and 20-minute drive from our house. So we're going to go ahead and go in here, and we hope you enjoy watching the footage. So unfortunately, this was the only video that I got of the dino tracks. All the others, you had to cross bodies of water in the river, so you had to leave your personal belongings at the bank of the river, walk in, walk over, around, and in the river the rocks are very slippery, and we did not want to have our cell phones with us and slip in the water and our cell phones get wet. That's not a good thing. So these were really the only tracks that were not having to go through bodies of water to see them, but it was so cool. The rest of the footage is just the beautiful scenery going down the river. Hello folks, we are back home in the pool, cooling off, and Steve made us some margaritas.
Yeah, cheers.
So cheers to the end of our 3-day weekend. Yeah. We are happy that we picked up the camera and vlogged to have these memories to look back on and then also to share with you. Exactly. So yeah, we had a lot of fun at the Dinosaur Valley State Park. It was super hot, so we were really thankful that we had those frozen waters to take with us on the trails as we were walking around looking for dino tracks. And then we got in the water just a little bit.
Just our feet.
Yeah, but there was a lot of other people that really got in. As the river was going, there were lower spots of water and then also pools of water where it was deeper and you could actually go swimming. But Cheryl's not going to do that. If I can't see what's in the water, I'm not getting in the water. Unless it's the ocean. But rivers, you know, it's got to be shallow and I got to be able to see.
Yeah, I think it's important. You got to be able to see where you're walking too, because it was kind of slick. There was moss. There were rocks that were smooth and slippery. So even the water we were walking in, which was just like ankle deep.
Yeah, just like, you know, that thick.
But you had to be careful to walk, you know, where you walked, so you wouldn't slip and can't see if it's deeper. I mean, they had this place called the Blue Hole, and it was deep. A lot of people just, you know, pretty much in there.
Going at it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Not us. That's what the pool is for here. So we get in the pool, but we're not gonna get in the lake or river.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Really hot. We had lunch in the car. There were other people that went to the picnic tables, but I mean, it was even in the shade, it was hot.
Yeah.
So I think we were at the park for about 2 hours, and then we were like, man, there wasn't really much else for us to do, and let's get home. So that's about all about the park. It was a great adventure. I'm glad we went and did it, because I have personally been wanting to go for many years.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. Oh, and then we also went and did the loop where you camp at the park. What, 50 spots?
Yeah.
Not very big, but at least if you want to go camping there, you can. And there's very few spots that are on the outside by the river. Most of them are just inland. So I don't know if we'd go camp there or not, but there is a lot of trees and it's very shaded and all the spots looked good. So
yeah,
then came home and we got Bella. We picked out a new boarding / daycare facility for her. Since we lost Harvey, we just mindfully made some changes in where we want to take our dog. The other place had new owners, and there were some things that they were doing that we weren't very happy about. So we had to make a change. And we also wanted to find a place where they have cameras and you can watch your dog. And
they have cameras.
Yeah, they have 6 cameras. They have 3 indoor and 3 outdoor. And they've got indoor and outdoors for the small, medium, and large dogs. And Bella was in with the large dogs today, and she did really well when we picked her up. They said, you know, there were a couple of times where she had to have a few timeouts where they just put you into one of the suites and you just have a little break and then you come back out again, because she was nervous and new place and didn't want her to get over anxiety or stressed out. So I mean, they took care of her. I was so happy. And we got, well, I mostly got to watch her on the way to the park and on the way home, and watch her playing with the other dogs, and indoor and outdoor both times. And the outdoor area is really nice for all the different size dogs. They've got like these kids jungle gyms out there for the dogs to jump on, which is kind of funny. Houses and stuff and whatnot, little slides, and they have pools and baths and lots of water and food and treats for them during the day. And so yeah, they're out for a little bit and then they come inside where it's nice and climate controlled, and Everyone working there seems to really love the dogs. They get petted. Even there was one time I showed you the guy picked up Bella like a baby and was loving on her. It was so funny. And Bella was like, we've never done that to Bella. Bella was probably like, what is this guy doing? Put me down. Really funny. So lots of loves. Good facility. It's going to work out because we have vacation coming up a couple times in the next few months, and we needed to make sure it was a good fit, and she was happy there and well taken care of, and it's a thumbs up for so we have her boarded for our next vacation, so that'll be good. Yeah. So now we are relaxing in the pool and cooling off, because even when we got home we were still hot. Even though we had AC in the car, our bodies hot. But now that we're in the pool, starting to cool down, feel better, get hydrated, drink some margaritas, drink some more water.
Yeah, enjoy our last day off.
Yeah, so we had a 3-day weekend.
Back to work.
So this is the last day. Gonna get more back into vlogging, but mostly on our weekends, not really during the week, because Cheryl works long days, Monday through Friday, to have the weekend off with you. So so if I start work at 8 o'clock and I get home at 7, you ain't gonna see much before we go to bed. So why? So we're gonna focus more on doing stuff vlogging wise on the weekends, or our 3-day weekends or vacations or whatnot coming up. I think that's a good balance. Took a little break because I was a little stressed out on how I was gonna be able to manage staying with YouTube and whatnot, and seems like it would be a good fit, because I was getting a little stressed out. You working from home, trying to be quiet around the house vlogging, you know, because you're on the phones and whatnot, and I don't want to disturb you, so that's just how it's going to have to be for now. And I know you don't mind, because you just want to see a video every now and then.
Right.
Yeah. So, alright. Well, we're going to hang out in the pool for a little bit, and then dinner's coming up next. Alright, I just got out of the shower. I mean, we were sweating in the park on those trails. We got in the dirty, nasty river water. And then, you know, it felt good coming home and getting in the pool. But there's nothing like a shower getting all cleaned up and refreshing. It feels good. So, I'm going to let my hair air dry tonight. And then in the morning before I head to work, I will straighten it and style it and whatnot. But now, we have not eaten since, I think it was right before 1 o'clock. We had lunch in the car and we're starving, but we had to get in the pool and cool off. It's almost 6 o'clock. So now we need to make some dinner. Dinner for tonight and tomorrow night is build your own pizza night. I got 2 packages of these Stone Fire naan breads. These are great for pizza crusts. They come in different sizes. They crisp up well in the oven and they taste good. Ragu pizza sauce. We got some finely shredded mozzarella cheese. Hormel original pepperonis. Now the jalapeno slices are for Steve. None of that goes on my pizza. But we have some diced up onions, diced up Roma tomato, mushrooms nicely sliced, and diced up green bell pepper. So now we're going to make our pizzas. Also, I am going to be cooking up some sausage. Thought I would show you our pizzas before we put them into the oven. Here is Steve's. Here is my pizza. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Leave a comment down below. If you're not subscribed, press that red button. We are going to do our best to make videos on our days off, so stay tuned for after this upcoming weekend for another video. Bye, y'all.